Don't even think about pulling that motorcycle out of the garage.
What?
No. That motorcycle's not leaving this garage with those incandescent bulbs. Back it up. I don't know what you were thinking.
Good. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Very nice. I'm looking at the camera. Very nice. Good. Good. Good.
Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you've noticed by now, or at least you should. For those of you that are here for the first time, welcome. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. This is my 2023 Harley Davidson Breakout. Her name is Allure. Yes, that's the name that my wife came up with for this motorcycle. This is Allure. And for those of you that are not new to the channel, you already know I have a list of upgrades that I plan on doing with Allure. And today I'm going to talk about the lighting. It's the first thing that needs to be done. I was all ready to go out and ride today. It's beautiful weather. I can wear short sleeves out here in South Georgia. And it was denied. And it was denied because of incandescent lighting, right? Forget about the fact that it doesn't look good. It's not safe either. You know, you want to be as bright as possible. And that's achieved with better lighting. You know, incandescent lighting is just such a outdated technology at this point. It's really a shame that they're still putting them on motorcycles, Harley Davidson motorcycles in particular. Anyway, I digress. But we're going to take care of that today. And I want to thank Custom Dynamics because they always come through in my quest for not only better lighting, but good looking lighting. So I say this all the time about this company. They meet three criteria that are all important to me: safety, ease of installation, great customer service. Really four things because they look good too. All right. So today I'm going to be replacing the front turn signals with LED lighting from Custom Dynamics. It's going to be the Genesis 4 lights. I have Genesis 4 lights on all of my Harley Davidson motorcycles. And I'm also going to be putting Genesis lights on the rear signal and brake lights. And guys, I'm going to be putting another product on this motorcycle that's new to me. It's an integrated tail light, run, brake, turn. It's going to be replacing the reflector that's on the rear of this motorcycle. Because remember, if you guys saw my video that I did when I was test riding this motorcycle, I pointed out that the rear lights on this motorcycle that come with the motorcycle, that's all there is for the rear of this motorcycle. Yet another reason why you need the most light you can get, the brightest and the best, something that's going to pop. When you put that signal light on, an LED light pops, an incandescent bulb comes on like this, right? So anyway, the more light you can get, the better. Custom Dynamics makes something for that, and we're going to take care of that. And to add to my safety, I'm also going to be putting a magic strobe on this motorcycle as well. For those of you that are unfamiliar with that, that's on all of my other motorcycles as well. I have plenty of videos covering what that is. But basically, it's going to allow me to have the brake lights strobe, whatever pattern I choose, to get someone's attention that I'm stopping and then come to a steady glow that I'm applying my brakes. All right. So anyway, this is not going to be an install video, guys, because I've done several videos on that already. I'll put a link to one of those videos right here, and I'll also put a link in the description section. All right, let me get this done because I want to take her out for a ride, and I'm not taking her out with these incandescent bulbs. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, this is everything that's going on this motorcycle. Again, these are the Genesis 4 front turn signals. Those are the rear brake light and turn signals. Again, Genesis 4. This is the LED light that's going to be replacing that reflector on the back. I got it in chrome. It also comes in gloss black. That is the magic strobe. And these that I didn't mention, these are smoked lens covers. And these are good because A, they're going to look better, especially with the color of the motorcycle. But B, they actually have a rubber around the edge of them to protect it from moisture. The caps that are currently on the motorcycle do not. All right, guys, so I changed one so that we can compare them. And then I'm going to talk to you about something else. All right, so clearly, you know, it's just no comparison, clearly. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about are these lights. Now, these lights from Harley Davidson, this has nothing to do with custom dynamics. I have these on my Road King as well, and I had to do the same thing on my Road King. These lights never seem to be pointed like in the proper direction. One could be going this way, one could be going that way, one up, one down. They don't really take a lot of care in making sure that these lights are actually pointing where they should be pointing. Now, when you change these lights from these incandescent bulbs to, let's say, a custom dynamics light, now this is a running light, right? This is technically a running light too, but it's not doing anything for you. This is. So now the direction that this is facing becomes more important because it's going to be casting light in front of your motorcycle, which is what you want. All right, guys, so before I even turn these on, look how much better that looks on the left versus the right, okay? All right, so let me turn it on just so we can see the running light. That's what you're gonna get on the running light. The running light alone, way, way brighter. Let's get some brakes. Like I see a bunch of red light reflecting on my camera, and I know it's coming from that one LED light. It's not coming from this incandescent light. If it is, it's very little. And this is what I'm talking about. You see how the light on the left is popping on, off, on, off, on, off. The one on the right is just lazy. It's like, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off. I joke about it, but you guys get the point. This is what I'm talking about when I say 3 things that are covered, really 4 things. And one of them is looks. It looks great, but you're going to be safer too. That looks great. All right, guys, before I even turn this on, look how nice that looks. Now, remember I told you that comes in, you can get that in gloss black or chrome. And of course, I chose the chrome because I wanted to match with the turn signal lights. They all are adorned with chrome. And I'm all about making this bike chrome, chrome, chrome. I love chrome. I'll also say that this rounded piece, it's not an exact fit. And at first I was concerned about that because the double-sided 3M tape that goes around it, it goes around the whole piece of it. So I would expect the whole piece to be making contact with the fender. And then I realized, Rob, you work out a little bit. You just have to push it up. It's flexible. Push it, hold it, and then that'll hold it. But it goes further than that. They also supply you with steel tick, all right? So this is, it's putty, right? It's an epoxy putty. And you're supposed to, I still have a significant amount of it in here because you only need 1/3 of it. And you knead it with your fingers until it's a uniform color because it's black and it's gray. So knead it until it's a uniform color. And then you kind of spread it out to be approximately 7 inches long. And then you take that epoxy and I can feel it now, it's hard. And you put it where this light meets the fender on the back side. And you just spread it on, spread it on. It gives you 3 to 5 minutes of time to work with it. And it cures in about 10 minutes. But it says don't ride the motorcycle for like 24 hours. Anyway, of course, you're going to need that because where this is located, you don't want just 3M tape on something that is being held up like this. Plus it's in an area where it can be susceptible to dirt and moisture and stuff like that. So with that epoxy on there, it's not going anywhere. All right, enough talk. I want to show you guys this light. It looks good off. This is another reason why you want the smoked lenses on here because everything is smoked. So nothing's red back there right now. I also put the magic strobe on, guys. But look how good that looks, guys. I mean, it's so much better. And again, now I'm not just relying on these lights. I have more light. But even better, we're talking about custom dynamics, so it's not going to just be a running light. It's going to be a brake light. Of course, it's going to strobe because I put the magic strobe on. All of this stuff was very simple to do. We got turn signals. Like, how cool is that, guys? Just awesome. I'm extremely, extremely happy with this. And you know what, guys? Now I think I could take a ride. And it's dark out now, so, well, it's getting dark, so it'll be even better. All right, so guys, what do you think? I love it. I love all of the improvements. If I just did the front lights alone from the front, that motorcycle looks so much better. But the back is just beautiful. And this, again, this whole motorcycle, as far as the soft tail, is new to me. So the only thing that is new to me is that light that goes on the back. And anytime I'm doing anything new, like most people, I feel a little intimidated at first, but I have the confidence of knowing that everything I've done on my motorcycles, as far as lights from Custom Dynamics, initially I felt intimidated. Read the instructions, boom, 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 done. And everything is very simple. It's plug and play. Now there are some posi taps that you're going to have to use, and it comes with 6 of them. And that's because for each side of the light, there's 3 different wires: a black wire, blue wire, orange wire, a purple wire, black wire, and brown wire on the other side. And simple, you're not splicing anything, meaning you need to be, an electrician or anything like that. It's very simple. There's a pointed tip. There's a gray piece that you unscrew, and there's a slot in that gray piece. The wire that's already coming from the motorcycle, and it's going to tell you specifically what wire goes to it: black to black, purple to purple, or whatever it is, right? The instructions will tell you. But the wire coming from the motorcycle, you slide that wire, let's say the black wire, for example, slide it into in the gray top that twists back on, and on the other end of that, you're going to see a little point sticking out. So when you screw that gray piece back in, right, you're not going to screw the gray piece because the gray piece has a wire on it, so you can't screw that. But you're going to screw the posi tap back on it, and as it screws down, that piece sticking out, that pointy piece, is going to pierce the wire. And then on the other end, you're just going to take the wire and put it through the hole and then screw that in, and that's going to hold it. And that connects the electricity for that wire, the black wire. And then you do the same thing for the other 5 wires, and that's it. That's all it takes. So very, very simple, guys, as usual. Didn't take me long at all, especially the lights on the front and the back as far as the signal lights. That's just simple. Now to get that reflector off, it's actually attached to a whole piece. And to get that whole piece off, it's very simple. All you have to do is, because you're going to have to do it anyway, remove these 2 screws, and you're going to have to remove these 2 screws as well. And then this whole piece comes off. Once that piece comes off, there's still another piece on the inside of the fender that's holding that on. It's 1 screw on each side of the fender. Remove both of those screws, and then this whole piece will be able to come loose. Now, once you take that piece out and those 2 screws that were in the inner part of the fender, you're not going to put those back on the motorcycle. So once again, I'm satisfied with a product from Custom Dynamics. Gee, what a surprise. If I get something that I don't really like, I will let you guys know. In fact, I have done that in the past. But for the most part, I'm always satisfied with this company. So I want to thank Custom Dynamics for providing me with these lights for Allure. So, I mean, she looks so much better. I feel better riding her because she looks good, but also because she's safer, because she could be seen more. All right? All right, guys, listen, if you enjoyed this video or any of the videos I put out, please hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out, helps out my channel. Hit the like button, share the video with other people. And if you want to be notified every time I come out with a new video, hit that notification bell and switch it to all. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have, guys, and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. And if you have time to ride your motorcycle, you better make time to practice on it. Until next time. Of course, you guys know what's going to happen with these incandescent bulbs and these covers. Where they belong, 1955.